Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls, matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Toronto Raptors. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Pippen. And it's Harper in at the point. Van Vliet, Ibaka, wide open, he fires. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. To the wing on the left. Here's Harper. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Here's Toronto. Here is Lowry. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Pippen. Steps back and fires. Toronto grabs the miss. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Siakam. Not going to go that time. Good D by Jordan. Bucket is good.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
Now here's Van Vliet. Poked loose. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pippen dishes to Harper. To the left side wing. Longley passes to Jordan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Jordan.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Lowry against Harper. Teardrop shot. That shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. We talked about what makes Kyle Lowry such a dynamic player. Coach said, I love his competitive fire. Playing against guys like that has to bring out the best with you. You got to meet force with force. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Harper. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Anunoby. Ibaka. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. It's all knotted up.
Something that's really evolved for Ibaka, the ability to absorb contact while maintaining control.
Rodman dishes to Jordan. He gets that one. Jordan's got 6.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Van Vliet looking around. Ibaka, no luck. And the Bulls with possession. Here's Jordan. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Lowry for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pippen against Siakam. Now here's Rodman. Not a lot of room. It's Pippen on the wing. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. A shot by Jordan, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
This is a big part of Siakam's game. The ability to put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Pass to Pippen. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Now, here's Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Anunoby. Floats one up. Rodman grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. Outside Harper. Inside. And finished off by Longley.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Anunoby.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and stolen by Siakam. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Kukoc is checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Harper. Siakam, right side. 6 to shoot. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Siakam misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
There's the pass to Kukoc. Bulls moving the ball around, and they double up Jordan. And here's Kerr from the arc. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Lowry. And again, Toronto no up. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Jordan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
And what you like about Siakam as a rim protector, the strong fundamentals, able to affect shots without fouling.
And the Raptors with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for OG Anunoby. Davis comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 7. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Here's Kerr after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Here's Jordan. Rodman trying to break free. Here's Williams. The rebound by Gasol.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Davis, the pass to Rubio. Siakam up top. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line.
Shooting
That's
2.
a solid number to work with on the season.
Throw good. Siakam. Chicago making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
He kicks to Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. And it's Jordan atop the key. Pass to Kerr. From deep. That's tipped.
I think surprising everyone in this arena. Rubio all over it.
Here's Kukoc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now, here's Siakam. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
Now Siakam. Pass to Boucher. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
This is the modern-day big. Siakam can stretch you out and can hurt you right at the rim.
Kerr kicks to Harris. Here's Jordan. That one misses. Great D that time from Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Kerr with it. Kicks to Kukoc. Here's Jordan. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside, Davis pulls up. And Rubio gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Rubio's got his second basket.
Usually on the front end of the catch and fire. Rubio on the finishing end right there.
Here's Kukoc, got a piece of it. Jordan against Siakam. Rubio right side. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. Good D by Siakam.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Gasol. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, he's smart. He's steady. Marc Gasol, he just knows where to position himself to make that play.
Jordan, high post. Davis is there. Kerr. Toronto grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Siakam against Jordan. Siakam misses.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Jordan. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Gasol. And the pass to Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harris passes to Kerr. Here's Harris. Down low. Here's Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. That's 12 points for Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now, here's Siakam. Takes the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Chicago trailing here. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Kukoc. Devin Harris is out there with Kerr. Then it's Williams. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. Rubio with a wide open look. And too long on the shot.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." Kevin, that's what made him from Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Now, here's Kerr after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Kerr dishes to Pippen. Pass to Kukoc. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Marc Gasol.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. So for the Bulls, Longley comes in for Williams, and it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. He doesn't get the second one. Toronto trailing. Rubio looking it over. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Harper. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Now here's Pippen, covered by Van Vliet. Here's Longley, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's tightly guarded. The teardrop falls in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Harper kicks to Pippen. Kukoc passes to Pippen. Tipped away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Bulls now. Chicago leading. And here is Harris. To the middle. Here's Longley. And the shot goes down. Longley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Poked away. Harper with the ball. Working on Ibaka. Harper, no good. Now Rubio. 6 points for him. Passes it to Gasol. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Harris passes to Harper. He kicks it to Pippen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Brooklyn Nets. Harris with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bulls have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. That's good from Harris. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. From deep. Tries again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Raptors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Oh, from the Republic of Congo, Serge Ibaka, Dikembe Mutombo, and Bismack Biyombo. A lot of big man talent.
Now here's Pippen. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break, Toronto. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
What a sense of determination from Kyle Lowry, one of the best to be able to absorb contact, stay focused, and get to the stripe.
The Raptors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, a multi-time All-Star. He's an NBA champion now. It's taking some time, but Lowry has finally silenced his critics.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's Pippen. Lets a floater go. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Anunoby. Pass to Gasol. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls trail by 3. Harper dishes to Pippen. Harris outside. Here's Rodman. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Rejected by Harris. Harper with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Harris kicks to Pippen. Puts it up from 12. That one, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Right wing. Baseline try. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. And Gasol sends it back.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot. Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Now here's Pippen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. Here's Rodman. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
With some arc, here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harper against Lowry. Here's the floater, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Harris. Raptors leading by 5. Outside Lowry. Siakam outside. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Gasol. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Pass to Kerr. Outside Rodman. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Harper. Shoots the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The pass to Siakam. Pass to Gasol. And it's Harper with the rebound.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Kerr kicks to Harper. Jordan high post. The kick out to Harper. Kept alive. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Longley.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Ibaka. To the inside, Gasol. It's blocked.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Jordan the pass to Longley. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Here's Siakam. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 5. Now, here's Kerr. Jordan inside, covered by Siakam. A nice shot by Jordan.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D-thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Siakam with it, guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Good work there as it goes. That's 12 points for Siakam.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher is checked in. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Chicago also making some changes. Williams comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Kukoc in for Harper. Now here's Kukoc. He's got 5. Outside Jordan. Williams kicks to Kerr. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kukoc. And again, no good by Chicago.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Lowry. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
Kerr's shot is good. And 1:01 left now here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. The drive by Jordan and slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
And here's Lowry. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Pascal Siakam. He had 12 points, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Longley with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Longley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Kicks it to Harper. Knocked loose. Here's Longley, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Toronto trailing. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The drive by Siakam. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
They throw good. Siakam. Siakam hits them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Lowry against Harper. Passes it to Longley. Tipped away. Now the pass to Jordan. Outside Pippen. 4 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Here's Anunoby. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Shots good by Ibaka. Bulls trail by 3. Right side, Pippen. Outside, Harper. Clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Lowry passes to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Poked away. Softly drops in the floater. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Harper kicks to Pippen. Siakam against Rodman. Michael Jordan on the wing. Outside Harper. The offensive rebound.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
For Chicago, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Ricky Rubio checked in for Toronto. Good on the second free throw. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Raptors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Anunoby passes to Rubio. Longley grabs the miss. Longley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Pippen. Outside Harper. for the tie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Bulls, Ron Harper. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Harris is checked in for the Bulls. And it's tied up with that one. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Harper against Rubio. Pass to Siakam. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 16 points for Siakam.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Harris outside. Outside Harper. 5 on the clock. For the lead. Toronto grabs the miss. Loads it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, he's able to shoulder more and more of the load offensively. Siakam's star continues to rise.
Back to Harper. The shot's good. Harper's got 6.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Harris. Van Vliet with the bucket. 6 points for him.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Harper against Rubio. Now Harper. He's got 6. Here's Rodman. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Down low, Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harris passes to Pippen. Nice shot from the wing.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Siakam looking around. And Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. Out to the right wing. And that one hits back iron. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Harris. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Toronto. Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Harris. Here's Ibaka. Offline with his 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Harris outside. For the tie. Stolen by Rubio. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. Rodman grabs the miss. Harper with the ball. 6 points for him. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Harris. Marcus All checked in for Serge Ibaka. Then for the Bulls, Williams, he's checked in for Longley. And it's Kukoc in for Ron Harper. Siakam kicks to Rubio. Over Harris. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Rubio's got 8 points.
Even though Rubio's worked on the 3 ball, this is probably his more natural range.
Here's Pippen. In the corner, it's Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Van Vliet. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Here's Rodman. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Rubio. 8 points for him. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Pippen. He dishes it to Rodman. They get a hand on it. Here's Van Vliet. Finished off the break. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Rodman dishes to Harris. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Pippen. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Now here's Pippen, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And the basket is good.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
For Chicago, they had gone 7 of 11 from the line. Some changes for Toronto. Boucher is checked in. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Bulls making a change also. Kerr's checked in for Rodman. That free throw good from Pippen.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Jordan, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Here's Harris. He has 6. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Gasol. Outside, Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Devin Harris. The Raptors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis, and Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Harris against Davis. Now here is Harris. Tight defense on him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harris. The Bulls making a switch here. Wennington's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors leading by 3. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Lowry. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Rubio. Jordan against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Siakam. For Chicago, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago. He hits the second from the line. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Lowry against Kerr. Lowry passes to Siakam. Trying to get open is Davis. Siakam misses. Chicago trailing here. Here's Jordan. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Rubio outside. Pass to Lowry. Passes it to Boucher. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Bulls trail by 5. Kerr kicks to Harris. Outside, Kukoc. 34 seconds left in the third. And they double up Jordan. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Kukoc has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And the basket by Rubio.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Davis against Jordan. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Raptors up 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, Longley out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Tony Kukoc. Then it's Kerr. And it's Jordan in at the 2 guard.
We talk about the toughness of Rubio. He's also become a better finisher.
First personal foul, team's first.
And here are the Bulls now. 8-point game. Kerr, the pass to Jordan. Now Kukoc. Six to shoot. Oh, that's blocked. But they get it back. Kerr can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Siakam misses. Bulls trail by 8. Now here's Kerr. The pass to Longley. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
Lowry against Kerr. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
He kicks to Kukoc. Pass to Longley. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Jordan. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Inside, here's Kukoc, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 6-point lead. Rodman against Siakam. Over Jordan. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's tipped. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Jordan. 17-foot shot on the way. Raptors leading by 6. Siakam inside. He's against Jordan. They push it up 4 on 3. Looking to get it going. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Bulls trail by 4. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Longley can't get it to go. Davis drives in, and it's blocked. They recover it. Second shot opportunity.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
On the wing, Davis, guarded by Kukoc. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Boucher. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And the Raptors call time here. Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Siakam. And Anunoby subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line for the Bulls, Dennis Rodman. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. And he's good on the second. Toronto leading by 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Kukoc pass to Rodman. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over VanVleet. The shot's good from Jordan. And here is VanVleet. Pass to Lowry. Fires the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Lowry, a guy who can do a little bit of everything for you, including stretching the floor.
Harper against Lowry. Harper the pass to Rodman. Out to Kukoc. Wide open. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got 11 rebounds in the game. The pass to Anunoby. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 8. Now Harper. Outside Jordan. Clock at 6. On the wing, Kukoc. And the shot is long. Raptors leading by 8. Shot on the wing. Here's Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Pippen's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bulls trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jordan, high post. Pass to Harper. Looking to end the run. And it's VanVleet with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kyle Lowry is a very tough guy for 6'1". He's a guy who loves to attack the inside, even though he's small.
Now here's Pippen. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Lowry with the ball. Over Harper. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
Lowry is just a ball of muscle out there. He has no problem taking a hit like that and still finishing.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. It's Jordan on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. The shot by Jordan, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Then against Siakam. Pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
To end the cold streak, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line for the Bulls, Ron Harper. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Siakam outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What I love now, Siakam can put the ball on the floor. He wasn't asked to do a lot of that in college, but he never stops improving.
At the line for 2.
Throw good, Siakam. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Bulls trail by 14. It's Pippen with a drive. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Lowry kicks to Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
He misses the free throw. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And, Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have an identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
Now, here's Jordan. Outside Pippen. Passes to Rodman. It's Jordan on the wing. Misses off the left iron. And here's Toronto. They're on a 17-6 run. Harper against Lowry. Over to the left wing. Here's Anunoby. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Van Vliet. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 15. Outside Harper. Here's Rodman, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, pound for pound, or inch for inch, Rodman may be the most dominating rebounder we've seen. Instinctual, athletic, and relentless.
One shot.
Now, here's Siakam. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting for Toronto, Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Siakam. Siakam hits them both.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Outside Jordan. To the middle. Here's Longley. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 16th rebound on the night. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Jordan. Here's Siakam. Out to Ibaka, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And Chicago has possession. Outside Jordan. Shoots over Van Vliet. They get it back. The shot by Rodman, no good. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Lowry. Harper with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Harper against Lowry. Harper kicks to Pippen. Over Ibaka. Pippen misses.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Ibaka, the pass to Lowry. Here's Siakam. He's guarded by Harper. Fader on the way. Siakam misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Van Vliet. D right on him. 50 seconds left in the fourth. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. Outside Pippen. The shot. No good from Jordan.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Anunoby, good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
To the inside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.